clips featuring the star of today's review from Sideshow and Hot Toys, MMS 813, or as you and I know him, the ever-loving blue-eyed thing from Fantastic Four: First Steps. And before we take a closer look, does anyone remember what time it is? It's clobber time!
Gary's Grails! Your grails are out there! Go find them!
Apologies in advance. Actually, not in advance because you just heard the joke. For the It's Clobbering Time, you can't do a review on this guy without throwing an It's Clobbering Time reference in there somewhere, right? So forgive me. Here is the box. You've got a promotional shot of the thing, mouth wide open, which is something that the figure does not have. He's in a standard slip case. And let me get him out of there and we'll take a look at everything. This is the exclusive version, which will explain this metal card, but let me get him out of the plastic and we'll take a closer look. So there he is, right out of the box, took the plastic off. You can see the open hands. This is the way he comes out of the packaging. We're gonna look at all of his accessories, all of them. There's really not that much to show. Starting off though with the exclusive for this, and that is this heavy metallic card, which I guess is cool. I wish if they're gonna give you a trading card, or who's gonna trade it, they gave you a little stand maybe to put it in, you know, to display it upright, but nonetheless, there it is. I would have preferred if they left this out and maybe gave us like a piece of metal or a lamppost or something for him to hold, you know, to act as a weapon or whatever when he's clobbering Dr. Doom. But nonetheless, you do get, this is the exclusive offering, so there it is. Of course, you get several sets of hands, the open hands that are there on the figure. I took one of each of the other ones out. Of course, you get a nice fist, and look at the detail on this is incredible. It looks like layered rocks, doesn't it? Great job. Great job, Hot Toys, Sideshow. And then an open kind of grabbing hand, which I think I'm going to put one of each and take these off, the flat ones off. You do get some dumbbell jointed wrist pegs, a pair of those, and of course the little PERS tool for the moving eyeballs, which usually you don't need it for a head like this, that size. I'll put that back in the box. The other thing is, pun intended, is this base, which is nice. I mean, you've got the little stained glass image of him. It's got a rough texture to it. Fantastic Four, First Steps, the thing. It should be bigger. That's the only thing. You can see when I had him on there to start the video, he just, in a museum pose, is really the only thing you can do to get both feet static on there. I mean, that's fine, but this kind of figure, you want to have them a little bit more dynamic, so I'll work something out where I can put one on and one off. And I believe, we'll show you later, but I believe the legs extend. We'll try that. But let's take a look at him. Wow, it's heavy too, by the way, as well it should be. I'm going to start down low. Movie accurate costume from head to toe, and these joints on the feet, it's a split cut, which is great. It's got treads, the FF logo on the bottom, which you saw in the movie. At one point they were on that Galactus's asteroid or whatever and walked, and you saw the 4 print in the dirt. All the way up, he got a 4 there, 4 there, 4 on the belt. These are very loose, like a stretchy material, which that's great. Shouldn't hinder articulation. Of course, the 4 on the chest. And all throughout, there's a little wrist communicator device on that side. I'm just looking. You got these little, I'm not sure what function they serve, but they're there. A little silver and black and blue. The little dots on the boots. I mean, it's really fine attention to detail. There's 2 little signets right there. Again, I don't know what they signify. There on the right shoulder. Look at the broad back of that head. Get a close-up of this face. That's the static. He looks a little pissed off, but the eyes are blue, which is great. Let me tilt the camera up just a little bit. And yeah, now I noticed, messing with it, this feels like there's a little bit of padding under here. Now we're going to I'm going to display him without this shirt on, because I think it's just a better look and it looks more thing-like. So, oh, you know, I didn't show you the other head, did I? I did not. I just realized that. Put him back up there. And there's the bearded, which is great. Look at that profile. They really nailed the look. And, you can see the purse system, and see there's plenty of room to get up in there and adjust those eyes, but they came across, look, and they're just piercing blue. Look at that, the way the light catches them. That's great. And it's funny because you can angle like looking down, just like now he looks pissed. It's great how you can get different emotions just by a small little tilt of the head, you know. So for articulation with the suit on, I'm doing this for the first time, so bear with me. We'll start up top. Head. I don't want to force the head. Doesn't go up that much. Looks way down. Of course, you get back and forth and some nice tilt. And okay, so strong ratchets in the arms, getting not quite to, it may be another. Yeah, I don't want to force it. And up, not too far, but right to there. Again, I believe the padding in this suit is hindering, and there's a little bit of a ratchet there on the elbow. Not a bunch, and then you do get a swivel and a pivot on the wrist. I don't think there's going to be there's an ab crunch. A couple clicks there, you heard it. Okay. Negligible twist, really. Not much to measure. With the legs, hold on. Well, strong ratchet. And that's about the big a bend as you're going to get. And the foot, there's a swivel up there at the knee. Yeah. And you get a little bit of up and down, a little bit of rock, but not much. So I'm going to read the directions. I know to get this shirt off, you have to remove the belt. I did see another clip for when the belt is off, so we'll use that. And I want to do this off camera because you've got to take the head, pop an arm off, pull this zipper down or up in this case, and then a little surgery. I just don't want to do it on camera, so stick around and we'll come back. We'll have a shirtless thing. Isn't that exciting? Success. And as you can see, I've taken the shirt off. I'll give you a closer look. I've swapped out the two hands. That process was a little daunting, I'm not going to lie to you. Here's his shirt initial, and you can see that all that padding. I don't know if they really need this extra layer, but had to pop the arm, one arm off, take the head off, zip this, pull it down. It took a few minutes, and I just wanted to be real careful because I didn't want to damage it. So, as a matter of fact, I think I'm just going to leave the zipper up, because the less you screw with these, the less chance there is to damage it. That's going right back in the box. And also, when you remove the shirt, it's a little bit smaller around the waist, so there's a this is the original clip, and there's a smaller clip that clips in the back here. You can't even see it. So, well, I guess you kind of can. It's well integrated right there. So here he is. Let me get this stuff out of my way. I want you to see the bearded head. My laptop's in the way. There we go. Look at that. They did a little bit of texturing on the neck there, but I mean, most of the time you're going to see him from here. And one thing I do love, and let's take a look. Look at the detail on the body. And I've heard some reviewers complaining about the seams, but the way the joints are in the rocks, it's not that noticeable. And I mean, I don't care. It doesn't bother me a bit. Doesn't bother me a bit, but this is, I think with the regular head is how I'm going to display him. But look at just the orange, there's black, there's brown, there's tan, there's all kinds of, like a rust color. Look at his back. And you can see the muscle groups there. Really something else. Really something else. I wanted to see. So now you can get him a little bit higher, almost to 90 there. That's good. And there's a little up and down, see? Again, big fella. you're going to get a little crease there. So I would limit the articulation over time. I would just keep moving it around. I don't think you're going to get much more. Yeah, the ab crunch is about the same. And the legs aren't going to change because of the bottom. I'm sure maybe in Doomsday or Secret Wars, he'll either have the classic, you know, trunks or the shorts, but this was his original look, and I didn't want to miss out that FOMO is a real thing, people, and now that I have it in hand, I'm glad I did, because it's a great figure. But I can see future renditions of the thing. So there you go. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments. I do have Reed and Herbie paid for. They just haven't been released yet, and I'm still holding out for Johnny and Sue. With Sue, it's just maybe the promotional pictures of the head sculpt just didn't sell it to me. I don't think it looked 100% like the actress, so I don't know. Usually they do make changes and corrections. And with the Human Torch, you get like a half flamed on effect, like he plugs into the base and there's some effects that go on his arms and shoulders, but there's not one fully, flamed on Human Torch. And I may just hold out in the future for a translucent torch on a flight stand. I think that'd be great. But in the meantime, we've got him. Now what I want to do next is bring down somebody special and compare them. So let me switch the head out and I'll be right back. Stick around. More fun to come. Sidebar, I put the other head on, obviously. Maybe I didn't have the first his bearded one, but he does look up quite a bit. And it's a little bit of, it's like a soft, I didn't really go over this, but there's a soft plastic right there. See it given? This is tough right here. This feels like hard plastic underneath, but certain areas on the arms and stuff, it's a little squishy. This is all pretty tough. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that there is more movement with the head than I thought initially. So, all right, one more segment. Hang around. And there he is posed next to the comic book version of Dr. Doom. Now, obviously, Robert Downey Jr.'s version is going to look a little bit different, but this is my Doom. I probably won't get a second one. I do have a Robert Downey head sculpt I can plug in there for future reference if I want him to pose up against the rest of the Fantastic Four, but we'll see what they come up with. I'm sure there's going to be at least one Dr. Doom hot toy in our future, but I just wanted to see what they look like scaled up. And he's on his original base with the gargoyle pulled off, so I could transport it, but you get an idea of the scale anyway, of the size. So there you have it. It's Hot Toys. It's the thing. It's Gary's Grails. He's going in the Grail room. Actually, I'll put a shot up at the end once I put him up on the shelf. So stick around at the very end of the video and take a look at where I've got him stationed with the other heroes. He's not going to be with the Marvel Universe guys just yet. I need to rearrange and make some more room, actually. We're getting, the inn is almost full here in the Grail room, so we'll get it squared away. So, guys, I appreciate you watching so much. I really do. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and remember, your Grails are out there. Go find them. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.